Hello everyone, welcome to day 11 of ServiceNow Fundamentals series. Today we are going to cover one of the most practically important concepts in any real-world ServiceNow implementation, that is update sets. In the first part, I'll be covering what update sets are, why organizations use multiple ServiceNow instances, and demonstrates moving a UI action from a developer instance to the production instance using update sources. In the second part, I'll be covering how to merge update sets, batching update sets, XML export or import, backing out update sets, and handling commit errors. These are like skills used daily by ServiceNow professionals. So yeah, why multiple instances? So multiple instances means there will be dev instance, test instance, production instance. In any professional ServiceNow engagement, the platform is deployed across multiple separate instances rather than a single one. So the typical structure includes a development, that means dev instance, where all new configurations and customizations are built. And there will be a test instance or UAT instance where changes are validated by testers and the client before going live that into the production instance. So some organizations uh, like some organizations will be using test and UAT instances same, some will be using as a different. Okay, so here this pipeline exists to protect the live environment from untested changes. Every change must pass through dev and test or UAT if there is other instance before it ever reaches to production. So if you see the real world think of software like Facebook or Amazon. Every new feature is developed, internally tested, then staged before it goes live to millions of users. Here also ServiceNow follows the same principle. Okay, so in our case, we'll move to what is update set. Okay, the definition you can see. An update set is a container in ServiceNow that captures whatever the changes you do, whatever the configuration changes you made in an instance, and packages them so they can move to other instance. That means dev to test, test to UAT, UAT to production. So when you create a UI policy or business rule, okay, or a client script or any other customization in your dev instance, those changes are recorded in an active update set. Once you are ready to move those changes to test or production, you complete the update set and transfer it. Okay, so basically an update set is a container, right, which captures and packages configuration changes so they can be transported from one ServiceNow instance to another. So again, everything you do the configurations, right, those can be captured in update set. So let's define what can be captured in a update set. Okay, if you see here, business rules, client scripts, UI policies, UI actions, and we have also discussed on the form layouts and list layouts, right? Those things are also captured in update sets. And if you create notifications and events, these things are also captured in update sets. System properties and schedule jobs, and whatever the application configurations and custom tables, structure and all. I mean, you can update, capture the table structure, okay, not the data. What I'm talking about is if I open incident table, okay, if I open this incident table, right, so it captures this number, open this field or the column names. Okay, it will not capture all this data. Okay, these records will be vary from instance to instance. Then there must be what cannot be captured in update sets also, right? So let's go through them also. The records which we just I showed you, right? The individual incident tickets, user records, group members, those things, users and user accounts, and CMDB records, report records. Okay, these things we cannot capture in update sets. So how we need to move the changes between instances? Okay, so like I'll show you complete instance to instance transfer. Okay, so let me open same okay, let me show you here. If I open update sets, okay, if you see here we have update local update sets. Just open that. So if you click new, it will capture what is the application scope you are in, right? So you have to set the application scope from here. For example, if you are not making changes anything on a global, okay, just go with the other application, security incident or whatever the application you are working with, and change that. Okay, once you change that, if you refresh here before creating the update set, the application will be modified according to your scope. And I'm here giving the new update set. Okay, and the state is in progress. So I'm like giving this as dev instance 1. Okay, name as name, and I'm making it as current. Like current means I have to make changes, right? So I'm putting the status in progress and just click on submit and make this update set as current. So if I refresh here, once it is refreshed, it will show me that I'm in a global. So yeah, I'm in global scope and the update set name is dev instance 1, right? Which I have given. So I just saved that. Let me do one. Let me save one incident list. Okay, already incident list is open, right? So let me open here and change one small form configure, and I'm bringing some other fields, okay, from the form. So from assignment group, manager I'm bringing. Okay, I'm just putting that under assignment group only. Okay, I'm just saving here. Let's see. Let me open this update set which I have created, dev instance 1, and see now this customer update is saying form layout have changed. Action done is insert or update, something I have done. And in the customer update section, it will show what are the configuration changes you have done. Okay, and I'm saving this complete, save, and what I'll do is so if you see here, I'm exporting this update set. Okay, if I right click and so what I'm doing is I'm just using this, I can do export to XML. Okay, here if you see this was the remote update set which we have created, right? I'm just clicking on export to XML. Now it was downloaded, a .xml file is downloaded here. Okay, so what I want to do is to show actually it should be like two instances. What I'll do is I'll make I will can delete, then what can I, yeah, wait, I'll do this to ignore. Okay, or so even I have to show this backward process, what it means and everything. So let me go back. So I'm just ignoring for now. Okay, so I have already downloaded that update set, right? So if you think this instance is the second instance or the production instance, okay, in the dev instance, verify the change. If I go to, if you think this is the second instance, okay, maybe production instance, okay, and under same update incident there will be, you just type retrieve. If you see under system update sets, there will be retrieved update sets. If I open this and I am importing XML. Okay, I'm choosing the XML which we have downloaded. Okay, and just click upload. Once this is done, if you see the state is loaded, right? If I open the record and here we have this preview, right? Run preview and successfully completed. Close and it will show something, these things are updated, and there is no collisions. If there is collisions or deletions, everything these will be updated here as the numbers. And we done the preview, right? Now we have to click on commit update set. Now update set committing means you are just telling to add that into again the local update sets. If I refresh here, if you see, this is the ignore one which we have did, right? And you see the dev instance which is in complete state, which we have downloaded previously, right? So in a similar way, we have to export the XML from dev instance, and we have to import that same XML in the production instance. Okay, and now I'm moving to advanced, like merging of update sets. So when and why to merge this update set? A merge update set combines two or more completed update sets into a single new update set. So this is used when you have done incremental work on same configuration across multiple update sets. For example, there is a story like part 1 and story part 2 that both modify the same business rule. So merging them creates one clean update set that moves both sets of changes together. But very important thing is you can only merge update sets that are in the same application scope. Okay. Similarly, here also we have to click on the update sets. Okay. We have to select this merge update sets. I'll open. Let me open. For example, if I click these two, there will be merged update sets, I guess. Here we have to search. Let me search. Under update system update sets, we have merge complete sets and we have merge update sets. Okay, if I open this, and if you see in the down, you have to select this thing. When you click on merge, it will ask you to, are you sure you want to merge all these 8 update sets? You will not be able to undo this action. Okay, so be careful while you are merging with the update sets. And now there will be batch update sets. Okay, so batch update sets are like is a parent update set that groups multiple child update sets together. Even from different application scopes also we can like batch it. Unlike merge, like in merge update sets, how it will combines changes in one set and the scope is limited here. But if you come to batch update set, this preserves each update set individually but moves them all in single coordinated transfer. So this is recommended approach when working across multiple application scopes in a sprint. Okay, so here nothing we have to specify or something. If you see here, you have to create one parent update set. Okay, or you can even add one from here as well, like as a parent update set. Okay, and make that batch. For example, if I double click here, it is preventing somehow. Give me 1 second. I'm in global update set, right? So I'm just giving, let me search, and if I make this default, okay, maybe this is a different scope, it is not giving, but if I select this, and this will become, you can check, right? Apart from these all three global, we have other update sets are in different scopes, right? For example, let me change this name. We cannot change, like, as we are not in that, right? So let me give here the name parent. You can give anything, okay? You can give anything. So if what I'm doing is I'm just making this, here we have this, right? Parent. So I'm giving this update set as parent, and this dev instance one will be the part of. Okay, if I open here the parent update set, you can see update sets in batch. Now dev instance one is added as a child update set. That means this update set is in batch. And I have shown you XML export and import as well, right? As a first thing. So there we have to this is the alternate, in addition to using update sources, instance to instance connection, you can export an update set to an XML file and manually import into another instance as well, which I have just shown you. Open the completed update set. You can click export to XML. An XML file downloads. In the target instance, go to system update sets, retrieve that update set, and you can do the upload the file, preview and commit. This is what we have did exactly, right? So same thing will be happening for other instances as well. You can import from say, like, you can export from dev instance, and you can import that same XML in the production instance. Okay, if you see the backing out and update set, for example, whatever the uh, maybe, okay, just now we committed an update set, right? If that is causing an issues in an instance, it can be backed out. That means reverting all the configuration changes it added or it introduced. So here we can do, uh, if I open this dev instance, but it should be incomplete, right? Okay, let me open here. Yeah, so if you see here, we have this backout option, right? If I click this backout option, it is asking, you see, the backout process can undo a large amount of work and cannot be undone. The backout process will remove the parent reference and make this an independent update set. Validate the backout target for each update. Check for potential problems. If no problems are found, back out this update set. Okay, including all update sets, update records that belong to it, and the update set record itself. So it is giving you some instructions before proceeding to backout. So when we use the backout, this is a, but to undo the changes, okay, but this is not the best practice to back out. Okay, you can ignore or you can do those changes, but before proceeding to back out, you should be very careful. See, here we have only one customer update, but when you are working in a real-time projects, there will be lot of customer updates you are going will be added. Okay, there will be lot of customer updates here. It will be like client script, business rules, some complex scripting you have done, so many things will be happening. Okay, so before proceeding to the backout, you must be very much careful. And handling preview errors. So when we are retrieving this update set, we have seen run preview UI action, right? So when we like preview that, okay, When previewing an update set in a target instance, you may encounter the error. For example, found that I mean found a local update that is newer than this current update set. Okay, this means someone has modified the same configuration directly in the target instance after the update set was created in the source instance. So ServiceNow detects the conflict. To resolve, you have to click compare with local to see exactly what changed. Then choose either accept remote update or skip the remote update. There will be two options shown, which is accepting remote update set or skipping the remote update. So this we can I'll be demonstrating or showing a very short video like further, because now I cannot show you the preview error, right? So I'll be posting a new video on this just as a small demo, just to how to handle the preview errors. Okay, to follow in your case you can follow this demo steps. If you have the PDI open, just manually edit business rule that also modified in the like incoming update set, and import that update set in the instance. When then you can observe when you run preview, you can observe this local update found collision error. Then you have to click compare with local on the error row. Okay, from there you have to select whether you have to skip that or whether you have to update, like continue with the remote update, like accepting the remote update. Okay, so yeah, we are done with today's update set concept, and today's takeaways will be like we have covered what are update sets. The update sets are container for moving configuration changes between dev, test and production instances. So they capture business rules, client states, UI policies, form layouts, as just we have shown, right? But not the records or the users. And we have discussed on the merge update sets, right? Batch update sets and XML export or import, which is the alternative to update sources from instance to instance transfer. And we also seen the backout reverts a committed update set. Preview errors like local update found, we also discussed on that. Surely I will be doing a small video posting how to handle the preview errors. And in next video I'll uh, begin with the ServiceNow table. I'll be explaining what tables are, how they are structured, and I'll be introducing the data dictionary tables, the three system tables that store all information about every table and field in ServiceNow. So stay tuned to the channel. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's learn and grow together. Thank you.